Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali alayhi salam says in his Nahj al Balagha, saying number 346, your dignity is like frozen water that is melted by asking. So consider whose presence you are melting it in. One of the things in which we find that as human beings, we strive so hard to safeguard our self-respect and our dignity. But sometimes when we go towards someone and ask them, we are inclined to, how can we say, degrade this self-respect and his dignity. Because if you're going towards a person that is not a just person, he or she will take that self-respect and that dignity in which you work so hard for, and they will degrade it or degrade you. So we find that we have to be careful on who we go to and who we ask. That we only supposed to go to those that we know that will help us, that will protect something that is called our dignity and our self-respect. Not towards a person that once they hear these type of things, they will go off and tell people, and in other terms will degrade you and will put you in a lower status in the eyes of humanity. Even though it doesn't matter about that, because at the end of the day, we out to please the laws of Allah. But Amir al-Mu'mineen, he tells us that we have to know who we are going towards to ask these things. Because our dignity, our self-respect is important into the man's cultivation. Because once we lose that dignity and self-respect, whether it's within ourselves or how society see us, we'll no longer be considered productive human beings in this society. Because no one goes to a person if they don't respect for some type of help. And if you feel that you have no more respect, you yourself will also feel a type of way. So we have to, as believers, be careful on who we go to. And as long as we don't go to people and ask, but first we go at Allah's what y'all ask, but sometimes we have to go. We will not endanger this self-respect or this dignity in which we have. We find this many times that people go towards people and they ask them for certain types of favors. And the person in which that fulfills their needs later on may go out and say, oh, you know what I did for this person? If it wasn't for me, this person would be this and this person would be that. Oh, don't you know this person, they really not what you think they are. So they start to turn how other people see them. Dignity is very important. Self-respect is that very important. This is something in which the human being, he strives or she strives for all their life. So we must be careful on who we melt this in front of, and take the advice of Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam in this matter. May Allah help us all. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wal as innal insana lafi khusr illa alladhina amanu wa aminu salihati wa tawasaw bil haqqi wa tawasaw bis sabr.